All right, I am live.
Live?
Yes,
Is that like alive?
like
As in not dead?
as in I am currently on stream. Although I may have
Undead?
to...
Neat.
Okay, gameplay is in fact being recorded.
Cool.
I was concerned for a minute because I have the TV turned down really low. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Lord Darkrai, joined by Ultra Silver, who I still need to share screen. Yeah. I'm gonna have to share
I wasn't about to
OBS.
complain about being blind. What if it was skinnier?
Alright. Anyway, today for unfinished business, I am starting the Spyro Reignited trilogy, which I bought for Petty a long while ago, but he never got around to playing it.
Pour one out. Or I
Next
guess it's in the
page.
chat.
I
I don't care how time displaced you are. F in the chat.
Yeah. And because Easter's coming up, and I personally made it a tradition when the two of us were kids, I will be playing the third game in the Spyro trilogy on stream, preferably on Easter Sunday, but we'll have to see how that goes.
I certainly can't do math or scheduling.
But yeah, no, I'm hoping that this remake captures the magic of the original. I also wonder if they kept Tom Kenny's voice as Spyro for the first game.
I think they did. Yep, Tom Kenny. Is Spyro, the Professor, Sergeant Bird, and Astor.
For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 9,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
They cut out the part where he says he's stupid, too.
And we can't be too insensitive.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
What?
That line delivery could have been better.
I'm not certain if you're sharing your audio. Doesn't seem like it.
What do you mean not sharing my audio?
The gameplay audio.
It's registering. Maybe I just need to up it a little bit. That better?
Well, no, I'm not saying it's not on YouTube. I'm saying it's not Discord.
Oh, well, it... You know what it is?
Oh, well.
I'm sharing the OBS screen and not, like...
And you don't have your monitoring turned on. All right, makes sense.
Yeah. I hope I
I'm
didn't
not
just, like,
bothered
deafen
one way or the
everybody to
other.
my voice by turning the volume up a bit. Anyway. First dragon, let's go.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Feels weird seeing the dragons wearing clothes. When like the classic series just kind of depicted them as you know, being more like Spyro here, where they're just kind of animals.
I see how you are. You want them all to be naked.
I'm just saying it feels a little weird. Like, I don't think that was the artistic intent of the original character designers.
Sure, you can say that. However, you don't have a camera active, so we don't know if you're naked.
Why would I be sitting at the... Why would you even bring that up? I don't think any of the people watching this are going to want to imagine that.
Probably not. Just as soon as I mention it, sus, that you are complaining about them wearing clothes. Going straight to
also,
don't
just
even think about me.
Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
I'm just saying too, from like a in-universe perspective, it seems wildly inconsistent that all the adult dragons have some kind of article of clothing, and then they're just letting Spyro run around out here, everything on display.
Well, Spyro is significantly younger, and you can't claim that you always had clothes on whenever you were younger.
Okay, but it is implied that Spyro's old enough to know better. Okay, we'll come back to this later. Okay, water still hurts.
I feel like that would be a much bigger sin in game design if they changed that.
It probably would, yes.
I wonder if these bushes were put in just to test how the camera would work in low proximity.
In the original game?
Maybe.
Probably. I always assumed it was a test of players' ability to actually, like, you know, navigate the game world.
Well, I mean, somewhere in the game that would make sense for like game development, but like putting it in the first level would be more of a player test. You know, like if you're testing the game, you put it in the game at all. If you're trying to see like how the camera operates with like narrow corridors.
Dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Ah, yes. Back the very first Spyro game, back when all of the bosses were their own level. But so far, this feels pretty faithful to the original, overall. The Norks in the first homeworld are all cowards who run away at the slightest inconvenience. And the environment is a test of all of your basic skills.
Yeah. Speaking of like testing basic skills, game design and whatnot, I've always been curious why in Super Mario Bros. there wasn't like a one tile ledge that you spawned on below like the rest of the level. So in order to even find the first Goomba, you would have to learn not only to jump but also move forward at the same time. Because I've seen people have issues with that, even though it's a much more simple test than having a Goomba. You know?
Yeah.
Not going to say any names, so I've made games for that they couldn't figure out moving forward and jumping at the same time. Get up like a functionally a staircase that has one step, but I don't know. We got gaming journalists who can't make their way across basic gaps either.
I mean, we have gaming journalists who will give an RPG a 2 out of 10 rating simply because, oh my gosh, this RPG actually requires me to pay attention to the plot and story to know where I'm going and what to do.
Heinous. I think I might be mad.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor.
Have you seen the Robin Hood Disney animated movie from the late 60s?
Yes. Who hasn't seen that in some capacity?
I'm sure there's somebody out there.
I mean,
Have you
then
seen
again,
Tailspin?
I have in fact seen Tailspin.
What about Nala's eyes in that one scene in Lion King?
Everybody's seen Nala's eyes in that one scene from Lion King. It's been memed to death.
It sure has. Zootopia?
I have in fact seen Zootopia. I have not seen Zootopia 2.
Yeah, me neither. But I think the artists within this game who have made the character models have also seen a lot of these movies and shows.
Oh, no, it's the ones with the metal armor and are giant. That animation's not as, like...
Polished.
I was gonna say, it's not as funny as it was in the original. Well, it was a lot more cartoonish in the original.
I wonder how...
Like,
easily
including
you
a
could have-
bouncy sound effect. Like a trampoline sound effect. When they bounced you away with their gut.
I wonder how difficult it would be for you to run both games at the same time.
Oh, what do you mean, both games at the same time?
Yeah, like have both the Spyro 1 and Spyro 1 Reignited. Like control them at the same time.
I have no idea how I would go about this, especially since this is the Switch version.
Should be able to use a wavebird.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you wanna zoom in
You
and
get
look
two
around.
receivers, plug one into the computer and the other into the Switch. Put them onto the same channel as the controller.
Oh, well, I found the key for that chest earlier. Which, I am gonna say, I recently tried playing, the 5th Spyro game in the original series. Not developed by Insomniac. Let me, put that disclaimer out there.
Well, yeah.
Hero's Tale. And let me tell you, I don't think the game devs quite knew what they wanted to make that game into.
Or they were put in charge of something they didn't want to be in charge of.
And the only reason I say that is when I played it, all the characters' characterizations seem to have been, like, significantly altered to make it feel more like a Sonic game. Like, Spyro is a snarky little jerk with a heart of gold. and then all of the other side characters are like one note. Well, they're essentially like one note characters with no real personality traits outside of like the primary one. And then on top of that, the game world, like they opted for like a Jack and Daxter style approach where it's like a semi-open, no load screens kind of world between levels. And then they gave it like some slight Zelda-like elements on top of that. And the whole game feels very incoherent. Like I only got past like the first couple, like, I hesitate to call them levels because they're not really all that well divided. And I was like, I have to put this down. This just doesn't feel right.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Okay, Shakespeare.
So the producer was John Williams.
Huh?
For Spyro 5: A Hero's Tale. The producer was John Williams.
I was confused for a second because I was thinking of John Williams, the composer, not the
Yeah, and whenever I searched John Williams, which is spelled differently, I was like, oh, did you mean the composer? Like, no.
There we go. Level complete, I assume. Yep. Funny thing is, I don't even have the levels in Spyro 1 all that well memorized. It was probably the one I played the least out of the original 3. Yeah, now. When I played A Hero's Tale, I'm like, maybe it was just their attempt at trying to course correct after Spyro 4, which I'm going to maintain really isn't that bad of a game. It has flaws, but it's not the worst. It's not, this game killed my dog and then ate the cat on top of that.
Why didn't it?
Because that would be uncouth and rather uncivilized.
Yeah, but like, what did the game do to not make you feel like it robbed you of all of your precious furry baby?
Simply put, it plays like the other the first 3 games. It's just it lacks some of the polish. Like there's no, like the things it does wrong are there's no, other than the fight against Ripto, there's no boss fights that to be seen anywhere in the game. And then trying to think here, because it's been a while since I actually played it. And like it drops some of the characters that were introduced in prior games entirely for,
You know,
no real given reason.
for fun.
But otherwise, I'm like, it plays like a standard Spyro game. It has the challenge missions. It has the it has the charging, the fire breathing, the gliding, the hover, all of the mechanics. It's just, I think its biggest, the biggest crime it commits as a game is that it's just, it doesn't feel like the game devs put any real creative energy into it. Like, they just took all of the essential elements of a Spyro game and threw them in there, but otherwise had no creative passion for the project. And maybe that's what the game devs for Hero's Tale thought was, well, Enter the Dragonfly got bad reviews because it was too samey. Maybe we should, you know, make a game that's wildly different. Only for it to be worse than the one that everybody complains about.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies,
Okay, I
he
like this
stays
redesign.
strong, like me.
Sure.
Gives me a lot of Major Armstrong vibes from Full Metal Alchemist. I wonder, does the water... Oh, it doesn't even... Yeah, it doesn't even let you jump into the fountain. I was going to test and see if that still damaged me if I did. Yay, extra lives!
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
Why are you dressed like a Catholic bishop?
You know, for kids.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's an interesting design choice, but it's an odd one. Those Rams saw what Spyro did in the opening. They're out for revenge.
So, what's Insomniac's issue with sheep anyway? I mean, one thing
I
if
think
you
it's just
have them as like common enemies in Spyro, and like you gotta have some sort of farmland creature to like harass or collect or whatever. But like, how come you have the Sheepinator in Ratchet and Clank?
I don't know. That might have just been them.
That's 2 strikes, guys.
That might have just been them having a little fun since they moved on to do Ratchet and Clank after saying they were done with Spyro.
Spyro, my friend.
And then they did
Hint on gliding.
Resistance.
For the
and
longest glide,
one
press
Xbox
the
game
jump
that
button
nobody
at the top of your
remembers.
jump, and try
And
pressing
then
the
they did
action button to
Spider-Man.
drop
Now they're
down
doing
in
Wolverine.
flight.
I'm gonna laugh if the Wolverine game includes a moment where you have to kill some sheep.
Sunset Overdrive is that Xbox game nobody
Yes.
remembers.
The game about the energy drink that turned everybody into mutants. This
Seems relatable.
darn. He was just out of reach. Those guys will get so much more annoying as the series goes on. Just so everybody in the audience knows.
Wait, why was that invisible wall like so choreographed?
Choreographed?
It's unchoreographed. There's no like hint to there being an invisible wall there.
Because in the original game, that's how it was designed. You see, like, the stone barriers were there to indicate that. To indicate that's why the invisible barrier is there. But, like, both this one and the original just don't have the actual outside of that, don't have the actual visual indicator because they were just trying to show off the PlayStation's capabilities and their own capabilities as game devs.
I didn't realize that the invisible wall was being cast by the rocks. Like, that makes sense. If it's the choreography thing I was talking about is like
You mean
some sort of hint
telegraph?
Yeah, telegraph.
I was like, choreographed implies like it involves movement and.
There is an overlap between telegraph and choreography whenever it comes to enemy animations to like let you know when an attack is coming, because they're both telegraphing and choreographing, and I got the two mixed up because I was thinking about that just a minute ago. My mistake, my bad. You're right. Telegraphing is the word I was looking for. But yeah, everything should be telegraphed in some way or another so you can like understand the world. And like, I don't mind invisible walls, but there has to be some sort of like
Consistency
symbol
to it?
beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
one of the things that always annoyed me, like when I play Skyrim, is the invisible walls that stop you from going to the other provinces. Like,
Mhm.
other than like maybe a vague sign you missed, there's no indicator.
You free a dragon or step on one of their platforms,
You could do
receiving
what
progress.
they do in Twilight Princess and
That
just
could
make
be
like
useful if you run into
6 foot
trouble.
tall cliffs.
Not that you ever run into
Like, you
trouble,
can't
Spyro.
quite reach up this high. And now we're gonna put some trees on top of it to like really let you know you shouldn't even be trying to reach up this high. Hey, what's that over there?
What's what?
Not this cliff wall I'm talking about. Go focus on that.
Well, I can't open that without the key, so I have to find the key first.
Or you could be a bounty hunter. Lego Star Wars.
Which bounty hunter are you talking about?
Oh, all of them. And Lego Star Wars, they could open up silver things. But you'd need to be a bounty hunter to open them.
Okay, that's the portal home. Let's see where. I want to run 100% this level. Because this is supposed to be the easier level.
I wonder if there are any character mods for Spyro.
I wouldn't doubt it if there's some old ROM hacks that change the playable characters.
I watched a video not too long ago where somebody played through Super Mario 64, but every time he entered a level, he would have a new character that he could play as, but once that he died as that character, he wouldn't be able to use that character anymore.
Interesting.
He ended up getting 0 for one of the levels, and that kind of just carried him the majority of the way. But this also being a 3D platformer should be able to function more or less the same way. If you went through the effort of collecting and installing the mods. And also not having the game on something other than Nintendo Switch.
I was about to say that me having it on the Switch is kind of the oh, this looks like you're supposed to be able to go up there, but apparently you cannot.
An idiot might say that that's poorly choreographed.
Oh, hey, look, a gem that I missed. I cannot think of where that key would be hidden.
Oh.
But it has to be hidden somewhere in the level.
I'm not terribly familiar with Spyro. Is Ember a canonical dragon?
Who?
Ember?
She does appear in Spyro 5. She's appears on a trading card in Spyro Orange. And I think she appears in all of the GBA games except for Spyro Orange, where she is just a trading card.
Okay. She's looking like a gender swapped OC, but if she's canon, I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, they created that character to be like an Amy Rose type to Spyro Sonic.
We already have like much better love interest. Whatever. Ugh.
Like I said, they just kind of dropped characters from the series after Spyro 3, like with no explanation or fanfare, mind you. But yeah, no, and it's like your very first interaction with her in A Hero's Tale, involves her talking about you grabbing some gems and using them for money. Or she says, alternatively, you could use some of those gems to make me a big engagement ring. And he's like, nope.
I imagine I'm on the wrong mod site. There's nothing here for anything other than the Reignited trilogy. Nope. Never mind. I don't know how to use the search engine.
Yeah, no. Personally, I'm partial to the Legend of Spyro games.
Yeah.
Because, like, in that one, they give him a proper love interest in the form of... Ouch. I forgot about the dogs. In the form of his former enemy turned friend, Cinder.
Yeah. Interesting. Nope. Nope.
And they also made Sparks his wisecracking sidekick, so, you know. Really good creative decisions all around for the Legend of Spyro series.
David Spade.
I think they changed the voice actor after the first game. I think it was Billy West after the first one. Or maybe it was the other way around.
He was definitely David Spade in the first one. I think he was Billy West.
Because he sounds
Otherwise
more
known as
distinctly
Philip J.
like Fry in the second
Yeah.
game. Alright, are there any critters around?
Do you want a Heartless recolor for Spyro?
Now that sounds interesting. But are you sure it's a Heartless recolor and not just his dark form from the Legend of Spyro trilogy?
It's labeled as Snatcher Spyro.
Ah. Darn.
At a time reference. Sorry that I got Snatcher and Heartless mixed up. Wait.
Oh, that was a cheap shot.
Wow, everything's really just defaulting to a Reignited trilogy.
Yep. Tends to happen once you release a remake. I have found. Also, credit where credit is
Spyro the
due.
Dragon. Always for Bob to do a good job. I'm not gonna argue that. I just figured it'd be easier to mod the original.
Nope. That was also cheap. Curse me and my thoroughness, making sure I didn't miss any enemies. Unfortunately, I think that the original PS1 version is the more difficult game to mod.
Henchman in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Standard MOBAs.
Yeah.
Didn't realize we had Joker in this game.
What? Okay, so this one is a little like Crash. They did make it just slightly more difficult than the original.
Is that an issue?
No, no. Crash was made absurdly more difficult. This one is like, all right. It's a little more challenging. Yeah. Sheep. Little did Spyro know, he was the pinnacle of sheep. The ultimate sheep form. Now, one thing that always bothered me about the first Spyro game is that the gems, other than occasionally being used as like a gatekeeping measure arbitrarily, served no real purpose to the game.
They don't refill your health like in Mario or give you a star. Oh, I guess.
Like,
An egg,
so
I
like
guess
in the
would be
first
major
game,
collectible of this.
yeah, in the first game, they're just a pointless collectible that occasionally gets used as a gatekeeping tool.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the balloonists won't take you to the next set of levels unless you have X number of gems in your inventory. They don't like take the gems as payment, mind you. They're just like, nah, you just need to have that many in your inventory.
Prerequisite.
And that's all the purpose that they serve, other than trying to go for 100% completion. Now, what I like about the second and third games is the gems serve more of a purpose because they're not used for gatekeeping outright. They're used more for like actual currency. Because money bags will appear in several of the game's levels and will charge you a certain number of gems that you actually have to hand over to him in order for you to access certain challenges or bonus levels, etc. And they make him such an unlikable character that you're happy when something unfortunate happens to him later.
Foreshadowing.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Well, I wasn't afraid before. Alright, can I reach this with a jump? No, I cannot.
Getting all cattywampus.
What do you mean cattywampus?
What don't I mean?
Also, I always found it amusing. The first game has like a rational explanation for why all of the enemies drop gems. Like, oh, okay, Nasty Nork uses a spell to turn gemstones into henchmen. Cool. That's a pretty cool rational explanation. Third game, nah, no explanation at all. Enemies just drop gems.
Assume it's because. What? Having a stroke? Assume it's because of the same reason as before. And we're not going to try and reinforce that. So if you find contradicting evidence, ignore it.
I was going to say the third game doesn't use Norks as the primary enemies.
Exactly. So if you're
But
ignoring any conflicting evidence.
But the enemies you fight in the third game are clearly like a race of creatures that just exist already. Like they're naturally occurring. There's no magic involved in their creation.
I don't believe it when anybody tells me it's au naturel.
Alright, let's see. This is the hardest level in the first, out of the first set. Wow, you have an absurdly long neck.
Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a...
You look like one of the dragons from Dragon Tales. I don't remember the name of said dragon, but he looks like him.
One of the twins?
I think so.
Twins.
Either way, if you think about it, it must be a certain kind of existential horror to have to share a body with a whole separate consciousness from yourself.
Yeah, especially if each of them control half of the limbs. Well, from the perspective of us who don't.
I mean, I suppose if you were born that way,
yeah,
it would be the only thing you know.
I'm sure there's benefits that we're unaware of.
I will admit, the water kind of loses a little bit of its charm from the PS1 version. Because that looks like you could swim in it, and the PS1 version, it was completely opaque. It looked more like a toxic blue ooze that like glowed a neon blue. Goes to show how far rendering of water has come since then.
Have you seen the Winds and Waves trailer for Pokemon?
I have.
Oh,
I will probably not be buying it, as I do not have a current wish for a Switch 2.
Not even for Pokopia?
Not even for Pokopia. Especially since that one is a glorified download key and not a proper what's the word I'm looking for? A proper game card.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, not doing that.
Not even digitally?
Not even digitally. I'm sorry, I am not going to support Nintendo in their slow, vain attempt at trying to go all digital.
Just them. In fact, there's PS4 games out there that don't have the content on the Blu-ray disc.
Yeah, but
I mean, I support you voting with your wallet.
like I'd say the difference with the PS4, PS5 having that is they don't actively and openly advertise it as such.
Well, you could take that the other way and say that Nintendo being transparent with what they're doing is more moral as opposed to completely obfuscating it, like what Sony's doing.
Frankly, the reason it's so egregious to me with Pokopia is the game's like only like 6 gigabytes in size. They could have fit it on a full cartridge. They did not need to make it a download key.
I'm getting a little winded.
Now I just need to remember that takes you back home. How do we get up here? Because I know there's a way to do it from somewhere in this level.
I would not have guessed that Pokopio was going to be 6.2 gigs.
Yep, it is a very small game.
I certainly support the making of very small games. I think they've done a really good job with textures and that, all things considered.
I do like the concept of it, though. Post-apocalyptic world and the Dittos take over. Aha! I just had to turn the corner.
I do think
really
it's kind of
fast.
funny. It's like post-apocalyptic. Ignore that. Let's just make things fun.
Also, I love that
Ain't bad
Spyro
ever.
stops on a dime in this.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get a character in my game to not stop on a dime, and like I have a friction thing that's supposed to be adding to their velocity or multiplying their velocity by 0.95 every frame, so it should be decreasing as long as they're touching the ground by 5%, eventually getting to 0, but it just happens immediately. I think, and I've tried switching it from 95% to 5%, seeing if that does it, and I haven't gotten anywhere. It's just still stopping immediately, and I don't quite know why yet. Maybe it's like the updates happen. Maybe it's the physics,
This is
which
part of the
should only be
reason-
100.
And this, folks, is part of the reason why I will never actually be a developer proper.
Because you're afraid of problem solving.
Because I would end up going insane trying to solve the problems.
Pick up a Rubik's Cube. Figure that out.
I have done that once, and only once. Because it drove me insane.
I don't know. Seem to be talking fine now. Can't be too bad.
Where'd the little teeth go?
Okay.
Give me that egg. I'm gonna cook it for breakfast.
I was about to make that joke. Especially
As
considering
opposed to
that
what we'll have to do in the third game, guys.
foreshadowing is intense. It is on floor physics process. How much faster is the physics process compared to the update? Well, regardless, shouldn't I be able to change that by making a small enough number?
The one thing that's that I think is kind of sad that they abandoned with later games in the series is these unique containers that, like, you look at this and, well, it doesn't break with me charging into it like the other metal boxes do. Then you do this. And it's like, the game stopped giving you that, like, try and experiment with the different boxes to see what works approach.
Yeah, I think that comes down to, like, primary verbs in game design. Like, if there's usually, like, a physical hit attack, and if that's your go-to, then you kind of ignore your secondary fire attack or whatever. Or vice versa, if your go-to is one thing. And that's why you have to do these, like, the colored doors that they do in Metroid, like, really put an association with color and, like, what things should be affected to really try and get into your mind, your subconscious, about when to apply certain verbs, try and get reactions out of things.
Yeah.
Because you want to, like, limit the frustration that comes from, like, bashing your head up against the Rubik's Cube. You want it to be like, I figured it out. It's like Inception. You want to put the idea in their head beforehand. But it's not the answer, per se.
Yeah.
There's no feeling of gratification if you put a Rubik's Cube with, like, one side turned. I was like, now figure it out. Ooh. I'm sure that will make sense.
Yeah. Can I just stop and say, I appreciate that they took the dragon named Thor and implied with his character design that he is a drunkard.
I wasn't looking. Did he also have red facial features?
He was reddish in color, yes.
Huh? He's not supposed to be blonde. Good job.
He wasn't very big and muscular, though. He was very scrawny.
I subtract 5 points. In fact, I will subtract 2 points.
All right. Where is... I probably should have started flying in the opposite direction that the trains were going.
While that would be faster, it would also make aiming more difficult.
Considering the speedways in the first game don't give you that much time. To complete any of the objectives. Like, I'm already almost out of time here. Just don't touch the water, guys. That's the only rule of the speedway.
Yeah, you would think that making, like, direct impact onto a wall would have more of a downside.
Well... Okay. Maybe let's try the planes first. Well, I think they wanted to be a little more forgiving since, like, the first Spyro game doesn't... Its flying levels don't really have a, don't really come with, like, the stuff that you get in the later ones. Okay. These guys are clearly the more difficult task. I don't think you get any kind of special reward for completing the speedways, other than the satisfaction of being able to say, yeah, I did it.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. Spyro 2 is the one that actually standardized them, though. Because that one was the one where they added, like, actually designed the speedway levels to have, like, a set order to how you do the challenges. Like, you start with the rings, then you do, like, the racetrack thing, then you do the blowing up the enemy. Well, not enemy, but blowing up, like, the train or something.
Have the narrative through line.
Whereas, like, as you could tell, watching me play through this first one, there's no set order. There's no organization to it. Although in all three games, if you need to grind for gems, the speedways are the place to do it.
Money, money.
Alright, let's find that balloonist and head to the next set of levels. Okay, it's not this one. Is the gate. Here it is. Let's see, did they give the balloonist voice acting?
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Well, that isn't an answer.
A download is required to access this content.
Wah, wah.
What? Oh, don't tell me this is a case of, like, the full game isn't even on the cartridge.
Are we doing the thing?
Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna switch over to the next game. Because apparently they couldn't be bothered to put the full game on the game cartridge.
That's horrendous.
I don't even think this game's that large. Even with the other two games attached to it. Option. I don't see a save game option, so...
Assume it's autosave, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. So with that being said, I'm going to check and see real quick how much longer it takes. Ugh. It's still gonna take an hour to download the rest of it. The fact that you can only play the first set of levels without downloading the rest of the game, that's just bad game design. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, at least some of it is playable, but that's just not great. So if all of y'all watching will bear with me for a minute while I set up the other game.
I ain't burying nothing. I guess that should probably be on our left side, huh? Not that it matters, because it's going to rearrange everything in just a minute anyway.
Okay, there's something wrong with the mouse cursor now.
Have you ever considered that you might be cursed?
On occasion, yes. Let me just unplug it and then plug it back in. Come on, plug back in. There we go. Now, why is it doing that? I know y'all watching probably can't see, but for whatever reason, my mouse cursor is just constantly descending down the screen. Without any input from me. All the way to the bottom. And I don't know what happened to trigger that.
Could you have a controller connected and Steam input enabled on something?
Not at the moment. It seems the mouse and keyboard just do not like me. Apparently. Funny thing is, I minimize the emulator and the mouse stops doing that. So let me just... Yeah, it's something to do with the emulator, I think. Having it open... No. It stopped. The moment I click on something in the emulator, it... Stop it.
Yeah, I don't know why the emulator would be applying mouse movement.
I don't know either, but it is. And now it's not responding. Oh, there it goes. Okay, everybody. I finally fixed the problem. Or at least it fixed itself.
Oh, so you don't know what caused it.
I don't know what specifically it was causing it, but it's fixed. I'm gonna...
Wunderbar.
Yeah, I apologize, everyone. I wanted the Spyro part to go on just a little bit longer, but apparently Toys for Bob did not know how to condense what should be like an 8 gigabyte sized game onto one cartridge without having a download. All right.
It's 15 gigs.
That's still small enough that they should have been able to fit all 3 games onto the cartridge.
I think the original Nintendo Switch cartridges were 8 gigs.
Yeah, but this game didn't release at the start of the Switch's life cycle.
Well, I don't think they started doing 16. Well, I think Breath of the Wild is 16. I think they're like an upper tier of like expense for publishers. So I think they were just trying to save a little bit of money because they didn't know how well it was going to do compared to Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, Crash's sales numbers were pretty good enough to enable them to go, let's make a sequel.
Yeah, but
that
they didn't know
promptly
how well that
did
was
not
gonna
do
carry
nearly
over
as
to
well
Spyro.
as the remake trilogy did. All right, so when we last left off on the adventures of the uncouth,
Yep, that's it.
uncouth correctors, there.
Yeah.
We just beat up an ancient Chinese sorcerer, destroyed his stuff, and got told that we have to move our headquarters.
Also, all of
yeah.
that was for nothing because he was thrown under the bus by Dr. Doom or Loki.
Yes. Oh, and 2 of the X-Men have been kidnapped, so...
Hi, what's new?
What 2 were those again?
Huh?
What 2 X-Men were kidnapped? Was it?
Nightcrawler and Jean Grey.
Okay, the 2 I was going to guess. 'Cause I'm always correct.
Meanwhile, in Doom's castle...
I had no idea how to contain somebody who knows how to teleport. Also, I really appreciate the stylized graphics that they started doing for the 3rd one. It's like, I don't know how I feel about this art style. They're really making use of the bump maps.
I really love this
Lighting.
depiction. Because this is exactly how somebody with teleportation powers should fight.
Yeah, you teach him to be an acrobat, and then you let him take advantage of teleportation. Because like he should be taking advantage of his momentum to attack from unexpected
Now that part was
angles.
stupid. I understand that he typically only wants to teleport within line of sight. But that's a door. You know full well there is an open space behind said door.
Welcome to my home, the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how deep it goes.
The townhouse in Greenwich Village doesn't quite match the opulence of Stark Tower, but I think you'll find it comfortable. The rest of our team has already moved in. I would suggest you talk to Colonel Fury first. He has information concerning our next mission.
So, I just want to know, Colonel, why did we have to move our HQ from the really cool high-tech, Stark Tower to, the creepy mansion in Greenwich? I mean, seriously. This place looks like a potential house of horrors.
If I type in MUA, you would think it'd be Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but instead it's Mamma Mia.
What?
That's what I'm asking.
Wait, why are you trying to Google MUA?
So I can get the cast. I want to know who's playing Doctor Strange.
Ah. It could be David K., the voice of Megatron.
Team, welcome to our new headquarters, the home of Dr. Stephen Strange. We moved because now that Loki's involved, we're gonna need magic. There's no better place on Earth for magic than the Sanctum Sanctorum.
But this place is literally down the street from Stark Tower. And we have Doctor Strange on the team. I don't know why we needed to come here specifically.
Nick Fury absolutely does not trust magic. And he wants zero responsibility.
Professor Xavier has located one of his X-Men in Doctor Doom's castle. That means Latveria is your next stop. For more info, talk to Black Widow. You're free
Why?
to explore your new HQ, but when you're ready to start the mission, use the orb of teleportation near Wong.
Oh, so we're not even going to use Quinjets anymore? Come on.
How are we supposed to have briefing scenes? It is the voice of Strange is portrayed by James Horan.
Let's do a little exploration. You know,
Okay.
might as well get the lay of the land. Oh, hey, look, it's Wheels.
Ah, it's my favorite.
I'm the leg man.
What the hell?
Who just joined chat?
That would be me.
And why are you whispering?
Am I?
You sound very quiet, yes.
Oh. I'm just trying to talk like at a normal volume.
We're getting raided. You're not working again, are you?
No. Not until 7. Which means I'm good for about an hour and 20 minutes.
Ah. Well, we're currently playing Ultimate Alliance 1.
Ah.
Yeah, we can't play 2 online. There is 0 support for it right now if we're trying to use an emulator.
Oh, crap.
Okay, no, Professor X is played by David K. I can hear it.
You aren't streaming, are you?
No, we are.
Yeah, I am
Okay.
currently streaming.
Okay.
I don't know if Silver is streaming, but I
Oh,
am.
nope.
Yes, with the aid of Cerebro, I've discovered Nightcrawler is in Latveria. Nightcrawler's location really comes as no surprise, although I must admit I'm puzzled as to why Jean isn't with him.
Because having the most powerful psychic on the planet and the best teleporter in the universe in the same room together probably would not be a good idea.
But there's no time to
Why?
hesitate. To get to Latveria, use Dr. Strange's orb of teleportation.
You can use your imagination. I think they could like jailbreak their way out pretty easily. Also, who's pacing in the background? Is that Black Widow?
It might be. Also, I feel like Wong is stalking us.
That would be funny.
This is an uplink Beast created, so that I can access all of Cerebro's
Oh.
functions, even though I'm miles away. It's a large device located in the sub-basement of the X-Mansion.
So, do you think Beast appreciates Professor X calling him by the nickname that his douchebag teenage friends gave him because of his physical deformities?
I feel like early comics were a lot more, hey, fellow superhero name, and not really treating them like people. I feel like that is a later edition. Certainly, by the time this game was developed, it was in fashion, but I think they might be trying to harken back to when Spider-Man was Spider-Man more than he was Peter Parker.
Yeah, I could see it.
No, but it can be dangerous to the untrained mind. That's why only allow the most experienced of telepaths to use it.
Are you sure you should be giving us this classified information? For all you know, underneath this costume, I could be an ace reporter, ready and willing to take what info I just learned from you and hand it over to the Daily Bugle.
Jean Grey and Emma Frost are both quite skilled at working with Cerebro. His real name is Kurt Wagner, and he's perhaps the kindest soul I've ever met. Hailing from Germany, he is devoutly religious, despite his somewhat devilish appearance.
It's really ironic that.
Also, ignore the movie version of Nightcrawler. He is not so zealous in his religious faith that he would deliberately mark himself for every sin he commits.
Oh,
He is
Nah,
Catholic.
he's a pirate.
With the team for years. His mutant ability to teleport has saved the X-Men hundreds of times. Jean is quite a talented telepath, and very powerful at telekinetics, more so than she realizes. If she expends too much energy, there is a chance her personality will be
So I've always been curious for like these dialogue options. It's like, why are they not just like linear? There's got to be like a reason to it, right? Is it to prioritize?
I think it's to prioritize, like, pertinent lore, like, it's pertinent to the main story versus, like, players who don't know anything about Marvel satisfying their curiosity.
But at the same time, aren't you like, is it like a trade-off of the player's time and what they're willing to discover about the game? Because like there's voice clips for all of these things, there's writing, they put effort into these things. It seems like you would want to listen to all of it.
True.
Zach, we're getting all sorts of background audio from you. You got Lotus giving you instructions, or just chiming in, and I don't know, an email sound effect.
Hey,
Oh,
also,
but
I need you to move so we can move on to the next room.
I ain't doing. Well, I'm certainly not skating on ice. Wait.
Yeah, it was Black
It
Widow
was
who
Black
was,
Widow.
Oh, how inconvenient.
Well, I guess we're changing our team.
Yeah, let's add the leader.
The babysitter. Who's gonna? Because I feel like Deadpool and Iceman are applying buffs to everybody else.
Yeah,
I
let's
think Spider-Man and Human Torch are the more
where
easy to be swapped out
is
characters.
he on the? There he is.
Doctor Strange.
Now let's Oh, whoops, wrong one.
Somebody's
Yes.
afraid of color.
Color? You want color? Here's color. Look at this
Now that's the
inhuman
Sorcerer
abomination.
I've never met
Behold,
somebody
discount
more
Silver
suffering.
Surfer.
Although he doesn't have a mustache. How I feel about that.
I think my favorite one is Ultimate, simply because it's like, just look at me. No cape. Just
Aren't cloaks like unreasonable? I should have shinier shoes. Yeah.
We're just going to the mall this time, right?
One day, Spider-Man.
no, that was
One
Deadpool
day.
asking. All right, let's wrong one. Where is the
Secret door,
Ah.
secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door. Wait, so what was the point of that?
so we could get those upgrades.
Yeah, but like, they were hidden behind a locked door for the purposes of to keep the lore out of the bedroom. I don't know. Come on, guys. What
All
are
right,
we
let's.
doing?
Actually, no. Let's experiment with Doctor Strange for a bit.
Okay, I don't
That sounded so wrong.
Greetings, humans. I am Clea, sorceress supreme of the dark dimension.
Character introduced in the MCU who will never be relevant outside of that one brief post-credit scene. Because Marvel no longer knows how to write a coherent cinematic universe.
Yes, but be wary. This is where Doctor Strange
She agrees.
stores arcane objects. Most are harmless, but some could prove quite dangerous.
You mean like this pencil I found on the ground?
Hey, that name you gave me, CB Sobolski, was perfect. Yeah, he said all I need was a shield security module. Would you mind talking to the Vision? I bet he has one.
Oh yeah, that's follow up on the side quest we started a while ago.
Go talk to him yourself. Why do you come to the other side of town?
Hello. How are you? You mean because of the laptop we found on the helicarrier? No, it's impossible.
Black Widow is a lot of... I'm the voice actor for Daredevil, and I'm trying really hard to do my best Batman impression without sounding angry.
I know, because I fought beside her, and I've been romantically involved.
I don't think that's Batman.
And on a more practical side,
I'm just saying,
And
listening to his voice, it sounds
indirection.
like...
Nah, it's like very calm and very.
changes when they lie, and Natasha's heart is steady as ever. She has to be telling the truth. That's one of the side
I think
effects of
Natasha
having
knows how to
radioactive waste
cover up her
dumped
lies
in her as
very
a
well.
kid.
I think
If
in
anybody
canon,
could-
Daredevil has the ability to detect even the slightest change in somebody's heartbeat.
Yeah.
So
but I feel like,
even if you're an expert at like tricking the lie detector tests and whatnot, and you have an excellent poker face, I think he's still able to detect just that really tiny little bit that is still bound to occur. What did the radioactive waste do to you? Besides turn your 4 pet turtles into teenage crime fighters with ninja training.
It blinded me, but it also
Parallel
heightened my
universe.
other senses. I now have a radar-like ability to give me a mental picture of my surroundings.
Oh. But wait, wouldn't it make more sense to call yourself Batman? Since,
Yeah,
that's a bat-related ability?
That was because a martial artist named Stick trained me how to use my new abilities. Oddly enough, Stick's also blind.
I think that was kind of relevant to why he had the powers in the first place, the abilities.
Anytime.
I'm so cool. I can talk like this forever. You know, I'm blind, you know?
Hey, at least it's not the Ben Affleck movie version. That version was
I
just
still
like,
don't think
woe
that's
is
Batman.
me. Woe is me, I was given a power that's so much better than what I lost.
Man, I could have rich and be parent. Have parents? Be parents. Oh no, he is a parent.
Hi, how are you?
Why is she talking like that?
Why do men get stupid around you?
Oh, you must have seen how Jarvis reacted to me at Stark Tower. It's a pheromone thing. I'm still learning how to control it. Yes, you see, I transmit a chemical that makes men very attracted to me. It gets a lot worse when I'm under stress, like during...
Who's that one My Hero character?
Miss Midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that power, except no control.
Yeah.
Spider-Man asking,
Well-
"Are you any relation to Spider-Man?"
None
Do it.
whatsoever. I'm not his sister. I'm not his cousin he gave blood to. And his powers were never accidentally transferred to me.
That's a retcon. I'm sure of it.
No. The original version of her origin story was that she was a spider that had been transformed into a humanoid form. Then they retconned it to she was a little girl who had been experimented on with a serum that gave her spider-like abilities.
Well, he is
Spider-Man,
cute in
we've
a
never
very
dated?
sort of way. But with his sense of humor, I prefer to keep my distance.
Ouch.
Mostly because I have enhanced
So how
speed
many
and can stick to walls
spider
like the web slinger.
superheroes
But
are
also
there?
I have the power to generate
Got
bioelectric
Penny Parker,
venom blasts.
Spider-Man Noir, Ben Riley. We skipped over Peter
No.
Parker.
He also hasn't had the
Spin,
training
which is a
hand-to-hand
terrible
combat
name.
that I've had.
Ghost Spider, Silk.
Silk.
It was my
I
pleasure.
already said that.
We said at the
Uh,
same time.
You okay? Venom, and by extension, Carnage.
I was gonna say by extension all of the symbiotes.
Yeah.
Although only Venom and Carnage ever seem to show any affinity towards using the spider-related abilities.
There's also Rampage
Who?
with her Rampage.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he doesn't really use.
She.
Sorry, she.
I'll correct you on this shit constantly.
Do it.
Yeah, she like has the whole like eating. I guess it's more praying mantis, but still.
Why does Clea talk so slow?
Years back, Stephen brought me to Earth, and I became his student. Once I had learned all I could, I returned to my dimension to free it from the corrupt rule of my mother. All I can tell you is, this house, the Sanctum Sanctorum, is the focal point of an immense evil energy.
So I plopped a house on it.
That is what most concerns
You see, the evil energy is only allowed to have a focal point here because the Sanctum Sanctorum was built on an ancient Indian burial ground.
And before that, aliens.
A vile, dark sorcerer who has long been a rival of Stephen's. And though he has great inborn magical powers, Mordo
Inborn?
is no match for the mystical might of Dr. Strange.
But why are they rivals?
Long ago, Mordo pretended to be a student of the Ancient One, all the time plotting to take his power. Stephen discovered Mordo's deception and attempted to warn the Ancient One. Of course.
I feel like for these dialogue options, there should be like a patience meter that every option consumes a little bit of. And then by the end, or after like 2 or 3 options, like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. But like certain reactions you could give could refill that meter.
I wonder if I could impose on you to locate the book entitled A History of the Arcane. Wong said it would be located somewhere in this house.
Vision, what would you even do with a book about the arcane arts? You're a robot.
Is he incapable of using magic?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Who? Vision?
The one for accessing shield data? I suppose there's no harm in that. You're welcome.
Now go be a glorified C-3PO clone somewhere.
I've been called Anthony Daniels, and I don't understand why.
Place the gem of Ashtur here? Well, I have no idea what that is or where it's at, so we'll just leave that
Why
be.
Why is Pim here?
Why wouldn't
Tech
Pim be
support.
there? Ha.
Well, what have we here? Oh, a brand new XJ9 Shield security module. Sweet! Now I can do some serious hacking. Do you honestly think any of you can hide from a super hacker like me? There is nowhere on Earth you can go that I can't track you down. Actually, Deadpool told me.
Yeah.
Well, I climbed up a drain pipe and crawled in through a window. Then, a plant tried to eat me, and some tentacles tried to drag me into another dimension.
I am Groot?
You get my bill.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
Nothing new. Far as I know, it's a think tank run by S.H.I.E.L.D. But I'm looking to find out exactly what it is they're thinking about.
A think tank? All of those have been replaced in the modern
Still
day.
no idea why Black Widow had information on it.
Well, I bet she's working for the other team. But we'll know more once I hack into
Nobody
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s
can trust the
ops and
spy.
get full info on the organization.
She's Russian. We can't trust
You
the
can thank me
Russians.
later with cash.
I don't care how contrived it is.
Sorry, Weasel. Spider-Man has no cash. He's forever broke. Because Marvel editorial refuses to let him grow up.
No money for you. You shall lose your whole
But there's so
corporation.
many Spider-Men, we could replace them.
That's what I'm saying. Why haven't you made Miles Morales the down on his luck, I'm broke and can't afford college kid?
Because if
This is
they
a
did that,
scholarship, and
they
it'd be
would
racist.
be canceled.
I don't want to talk to... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Where's this teleporter orb?
Here's Pim.
Yes, let's go to the castle. I don't remember the castle being a level in the PSP version, though.
Baron Mordo, I trust all is in order. Our guests will be arriving soon, and I would hate to be ill-prepared.
You can rest assured. I have taken all the necessary steps.
Why does he have a dong?
Cast better spells. The heroes have detected your magic and suspect something is afoot.
Hey, real quick, dong. Why?
Of the enchantments. I'd stake my life on it.
Be careful.
You didn't put the dong on Wong?
Look,
Put the dong on
leave the
Mordo.
Baron alone. What does it matter if the heroes
Yeah, that is a very awkwardly placed line, isn't it?
For his sake, they'd
It's an awkwardly placed line with two little balls on either side.
with the masters of evil.
Where else were they trying to do?
Rated T for teen, guys.
Much if we fail. Which is why I'm certain Baron Mordo
A family picture.
But I would warn you, Baron. My faith only goes so far.
Doom, you're a better sorcerer than Mordo is. Loki's a better sorcerer than Mordo is. Enchantress is a better sorcerer.
That's why they have him as the mook. They're all giving him orders. That's how the pecking orders in this orientation.
The mutant amplifier is quite destructive. If we do not move swiftly, the X-Man we kidnapped will die.
You surprise me, Dr. Doom. Why do you care for the health of the mutant?
I don't. An early death would hinder our plans. But make no mistake, death for the X-Man is inevitable.
Cable's not even in this game. I think that orb is broken. We're in the wrong room.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Lotus
Shut up,
is not
Lotus.
here.
This is the wrong continuity.
I'm upset y'all heard that.
We've been here in it. We've been telling you to.
I wasn't quite paying attention.
Happy my words go where they want to.
I didn't realize my headphone speakers are so loud they could go to the microphone.
Jack in this box. Can't get Wendy's?
Alright, let's... Oh, wait. Now I remember the gimmick.
Doombots! Beat him up.
Not the Doom bots.
This ain't Doom's Castle, guys. These stone walls are cardboard. Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, he got launched into the wrong corner. So why does Strange move by just T-posing?
Why does Strange what?
His animation for like walking or running is just like
Oh, it's him floating?
a T-pose. Yeah. Trying to aura farm.
I guess they really wanted to show that he's like a mystical guy who can fly.
Guys, I have like 4 different walking cycles I still need to do. And Doctor Strange, wait, hold on.
Ouch.
We don't need to actually animate Doctor Strange. Watch.
T-pose for dominance.
Sniper! Shut up, Raiden.
Ouch.
Oh. Roll through it. L1.
Okay, we can't break it. We just have to run through them.
Roll. 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 Transform and roll out.
I require health immediately.
Shut up,
You
doctor.
suck.
You're not very good at being a doctor if you need health immediately.
Shouldn't he be the healer?
You would think. Actually, let me switch over and see.
If he has any healing stuff.
First, I kind of appreciate that his fighting animations are like weird kung fu tai chi attacks.
Why did he watch Sherlock Holmes?
Okay, I think that boosted our defense.
We got 2 different boosts on us, I guess, and cycling between them.
Okay, so he can do like the Human Torch with that one.
Cool.
Okay, and that one's a typical ranged attack. Or cone attack. Oh, more portcullises. And
Are
an
we
Indiana
supposed to
Jones death
time it?
trap.
Fuck these guys. Go for the portcullis. You guys suck. Come on. Gonna just get out of here.
I guess Strange went down.
Yeah, he was just grinding up against the wall as it was sliding forward. Real good use of your doctorate, buddy.
It was a PhD in arcane studies. That whole shtick about me being a surgeon before becoming a sorcerer. Yeah, I made that up to pad my resume.
So, you didn't finish high school?
No.
You didn't, touch a nail on accident?
Now, I could believe that Dr. Doom would have death traps like this in his castle.
Uh-huh. So,
but
my
some of
thing
these are a
is-
little too whimsical, I think.
Yeah, why is there like circus music playing? So hold on, real quick, little lore drop here thing. So this is Doctor Doom's head.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom constantly wears a mask because he doesn't like his burned face facial structure beneath, right?
So,
So he put the
depending
mask
on the
over it.
version of events, one version, a machine he built when he was still in university with Reed Richards, exploded, and Reed told him it was going to explode, but he didn't want to believe Reed.
Yeah, sure.
And he blamed him for it, and it left him with like a bunch of like cuts and scrapes and stuff that were scarred up. And he was like, I'm hideous now. Nobody should gaze upon my visage. So then he pulls a Mount of Monte Cristo and like superheats a metal mask that he then puts on his face, permanently burning and disfiguring it.
Yeah.
The other version is more like, yes, acid splashed in his face, which horribly burned him, so he puts the mask on to hide his face because he feels like he's ugly.
Yeah.
But
So
he's
why would
also
he
a master
coat-
sorcerer.
Yeah, but why would he coat his castle and his face? You know?
Because he's a narcissist?
Not the face of Victor Von Doom pre-accident. It's the face of his new mask. Seems a little silly to me.
I mean, to be fair, comic books are silly.
Oh,
look,
no.
It's the Phoenix.
Oh no, she's evil. Only I would have seen this.
Free to use my powers without being restrained by Xavier and all the rest of you. He told me you'd say something
Yeah,
like
it's not
that.
Xavier that's
And he
restraining
also
you. It's
told
like
me the truth.
the rest of the
He
inhabitants
said
of Earth.
you fear me because I'm more powerful than any of you. Liar! Everyone has tried to stop me from exploring just how powerful I am. Well, I think it's about time I found out. Don't you?
Eh. Oh, she moved.
Woo.
The world's most powerful psychic, everybody.
Okay, are we sure this isn't the Joker's castle?
You're not far off. We're in the layer of another villain that Marvel kind of doesn't use very much because he basically is the Joker, but without the clown makeup.
Yeah, we got Murder World. Just springing up out of the ground. Okay, pulling up the IMDb. Let me know whenever you want to know who lends their voice to Arcade.
I mean, I am a little curious.
It's Raiden again.
Why am I not surprised?
Quentin Flynn.
And now I can't unhear it.
Oh,
He
he's having
says
fun.
that. Alright.
Big
Now
time.
here's the dumbest side quest objective, like, and when I say dumb, I just mean it is stupid easy. Earlier Fury mentioned Senator Kelly being kidnapped.
And we care why?
And here he is, guys. We found him. He's just right there. No
Is this
no
gonna
hidden
be an
twists
escort
and turn.
mission?
No. Ah.
Okay.
His vendetta is against all superpowered people in this continuity. Got it.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't make sense that he would dislike Spider-Man.
You are a paranoid one, aren't you? Suit yourself. Wander around here all you want. With a little luck, you'll last 10 minutes before one of Arcade's traps kill you.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
I'm surprised he doesn't reference the fact that Iceman is with us. You know, a mutant. He does if you bring Storm along.
Thank you. I suppose I should apologize for my rude behavior. But you have to understand, a man in my position can't afford to trust anyone.
You know, last time somebody voiced by Quentin Flynn came up to a senator, things didn't go so well.
Aha. Ugh, creepy clowns. I think
I wouldn't.
We're supposed to grab this or something? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting that we couldn't open that.
Well, if it isn't my dear, dear friends, you're wasting your
Don't
time.
call us by name.
You should be worried about saving yourselves. Liar! Arcade isn't controlling me. He set me free. He wants me to use my powers to their fullest. And then it looks like Arcade is going to get what he wants.
Once again.
Whoa.
Okay.
What? Was she absorbed into an arcade cabinet?
She was sucked into the arcade cabinet, yes.
It's okay. Pitfall.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Terrible. Terrible foreshadowing.
Couldn't even get like Galaga.
Nope, we gotta kill all these guys first.
Where is all of Deadpool's mana?
Well, clearly you burned through it all.
Just using his second ability.
Oh yeah, we have to blow up the car, I think.
I don't think a health bar showing up.
Or maybe it's
there's
just gonna keep spinning
limited
them out
number of
until we-
clowns.
Yeah, limited number of clowns. And
Oh,
a
would you look
token.
at that? How else was I supposed to the arcade cabinet?
All right.
And with play Pitfall.
Oh lord. Okay. This was so frustrating on the PSP. I cannot overstate it. Yeah, you're gonna have to jump over the snake.
Yeah.
Oh,
That jump arc is
it's gonna.
a little bit shorter than I expected.
Okay,
See
good.
how short that is? Okay, gotta follow this one. Oh, okay. Nope, Spider-Man can't jump that far.
This was the most frustrating minigame slash dungeon that I can think of in this.
Also, I think it's really funny that they didn't make sprites for Spider-Man, but instead they just rendered his... Oh? Okay.
Why don't you just use your own webs? Oh.
Oh.
Yes, it's your turn now.
Okay.
Oh, that was...
So it's funny that we got two characters that can functionally fly.
But apparently the game is hard-coded to not allow you to use your abilities.
Nah. Oh, you about slipped. Ah, you did.
Oh, eaten by the crocodile. Ugh. Pro tip to anyone who wants to make an RPG of this type with this style of minigame, please make sure that you at least properly program it so, like, it's a little more forgiving.
What? Also, the logs are polygonal.
Are they?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Why are you trying to go sideways?
I'm trying to go down.
Why are you trying to go down?
I want the cheese.
I mean, okay, I guess, but I think
I think the objective is go right. Oh no, more cheese.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure all of the underground pathways are blocked off by a wall. At this point, you're just getting bonus points.
I want
which
more
don't do
cheese.
anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done this minigame several times trying to see like what happens if you get the gold pieces, and it's like, I don't think it gives you a meaningful reward.
Gold? That's
Yeah.
clearly cheese.
It's shiny, that's gold.
Like cheese. Like melted, glistening cheese.
Methinks you have food on the brain.
I am, in fact, hungry. I love how I have, like, the crusty aura.
Iceman is nothing but chill.
Isn't this the same as what we did before? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it just repeats the same traps over and over.
Well, I mean, before there was at least fire in addition to the crocodiles. You fell.
Wait.
You fell in the first gap.
I did not.
And then you jumped out of it. Okay, whatever.
This just has wonky hit detection, I think.
Oh, for sure. I guess it wouldn't be Pitfall without it.
I think the original Pitfall was probably more stable with what you could and could not jump on.
What the hell does that work? Hold on, what was back here again?
Don't set us back.
I wasn't going to go all the way back. I just wanted to see what I was going to get if I went down the ladder in the back. More gold. Gold. Amazing American cheese.
Well, I guess that makes these tunnels the cheese caves of Wisconsin, huh?
There's not crocodiles in Wisconsin.
I don't know. Somebody could have imported some for a zoo.
Huh.
Oh no. Now there's two. Well, there's the objective.
Jeez. Also, why is this also polygonal? We're all funny about what's polygonal and what's not.
I think that's just supposed to indicate that that takes you back to the real world.
Button.
I just had the weirdest dream. I attacked you guys at a carnival. Oh, I guess that really happened. Other than feeling like
Yeah,
I was
read the
in
room,
control,
lady.
Yeah, I'm just great. If only my head would stop spinning. I don't think so. The last I saw of Kurt, Dr. Doom had him hooked up to some kind of power amplifier. It looked extremely painful.
Like Jumper? Another Samuel L. Jackson movie.
Also, we should send her back to the base.
She did have a concussion.
Alright. That's, Doctor Strange was kind of underwhelming as a party member.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we had the best quartet of people.
Whatever happens, remember to protect me.
I mean...
Deadpool, you're the tank. Well, from here we have two directions.
Iron Man.
Let's be friends.
Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese.
Alright. If we go this way... If I remember correctly, there should be a claw game somewhere in this area.
There's a shooting game. Murder bot.
One has to wonder, where does this supposedly he's just an assassin for hire. Where does he get the money for all of these elaborate traps and layers?
From the writers.
We're just gonna chalk that up to Deadpool breaking the fourth wall, everybody. Okay, so it might not be in this area. Probably in the next one. Oh. Clown.
Couldn't take the heat.
Right. Well, I would love to join the rest of the party.
Yeah, banned.
Oh, you can actually hop into these.
Yeah, but I don't want my enemies to use it.
Alright, there's nothing else there, so let's,
I was gonna go the other way. This part's undiscovered.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to grab a hammer from somewhere. Oh, right, that clown had one. Let's hit this thing with the hammer of the gods, shall we?
Yeah. So, Zach, you, making wind noises?
Well, I suppose he turned his game down because I haven't heard Lotus.
I haven't heard
Yeah,
them.
definitely did.
Oh.
Or at least turn down my headphones.
Do you still have the hammer?
Nope, I dropped it because it limited my ability to fight. And it's gone.
Nonsense. Donuts. Damn, I really am hungry. He's so menacing.
Ah, here it is, the claw game. Oh, I need the 6-axis controls.
No, you can do it. I believe in you.
You do it. You have a controller that is capable of mimicking that. Why are you intentionally failing?
No, I don't know how it's like.
It's telling you to tilt it to the left.
Yeah, I am tilting it.
Like, actually, there you go.
Oh, it's just QTEs. I thought it was an actual, like, thing.
Yeah, it's functionally a QTE. But, you know, they had to shove the 6-axis in there somewhere.
I
So
definitely
close.
did that. Uh-huh. And then that. And then that. And then that. I swear I'm doing it. Okay, that time I went wrong. To the left. And then from the bottom. Then to the right. And then from the top.
Well, you must be doing something wrong.
Okay, I guess I was doing it earlier or something.
Congrats, we
Cool.
just got Blade.
Why was Blade in the bomb machine? That's what I'm wondering.
Welcome to Murder World.
I don't know, good taste.
Something relating to vampires, I guess? Because that's your only shtick, isn't it?
He wants the cloak in the world and darkness, and he can't have vampires getting on his turf. Could he him up? I don't know.
If you need me, just let me know. Because there's nothing I'd rather do than take down Victor Von Doom.
Not.
But he's
down
not a
vampires?
vampire.
Yeah.
I mean, he lives in a castle like Dracula, but
He's a vampire poser. It's different. Maze o' Death. You're not to be confused with that.
pull the finger, it says.
Ow.
Oh, sorry,
Killed me.
Deadpool. I guess the healing factor won't heal you from that, huh?
Well, it will, just not immediately. Ha! Well, gotta leave. What the hell? This is where way we came. Alright. I was trying to go back to the shield icon.
Yeah, it would be better for us to just go through.
You want to run past everybody?
You know what? That might be more.
Why are you?
If they won't
still
stop
punching?
pursuing me.
You can fly.
All right, let's pull the finger again. Ooh, death trap! Yay! Let's just fly.
Got a DD. Return to current mission.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, I held down the R2 button whenever I meant to just. There. So was one of these supposed to go down?
Oh, well. Yeah, I think something. Oh.
There it is.
Gotta...
Now I just need to get up. Get up. I didn't even do the thing.
We should have just killed them. We should have just killed the clowns. Let's
Well, I wanted
retry
to
from
return to a checkpoint anyways. Cool, now we got everybody. And also Doom. Not Doom. Where's Blade?
Blade. Alright, let's just... Oh, we gotta open it up with the hammer again.
Okay. What? Why not?
Why not what?
He doesn't have enough power to put the icicles on people's hands. Alright, let's get funny business.
You know...
I wonder if I can just leave this in somebody else's hands. Cool.
Sure thing.
Oops. Neat.
Hey.
I think he's dead.
I don't know if we have to do the claw challenge again. Oh, yeah, we do.
Looks like he's in there. I'm doing it too early. And it's not at all clear when I'm supposed to do it.
Rule of thumb, I'd wait exactly a millisecond.
Let me wait a little bit.
And this is why I prefer just simple button presses for QTEs.
I agree. I support like actual uses of gyro. This is not that.
Like, this is a case of you could have just mapped this to buttons.
There we go. Yay.
Talk to him again. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. We welcome you to the team.
Wait, hold on. Where you at? Where'd he go? Oh, he's not even with us.
Yeah, no. He doesn't join you like Doctor Strange does.
I'm sorry if I thought that was how things worked.
Nope. Doctor Strange is an exception, not the rule.
I am stupid. Hammer. I actually do like the mallet. Damn, Johnny. Thought we were having fun.
Johnny has no chill. Wait.
This is the way.
Did we go the wrong way?
It's fine. This is the way.
Because everything in this place looks the same.
Well,
yeah. We totally went the wrong direction, I think.
So what does this say? It says Big Top.
Yeah.
We're going the wrong way. We're looking for Death Maze. Alright. Johnny, help me fly. Weird that square is the descent button.
Yeah, you would think that they would have made it like left trigger, right trigger, or something similar. Where? Oh, where? Ah.
Here.
Woo! Killing more clowns and robots.
Let me drop that. Activate that. Pick this up. Deadpool. Activate that. And now everybody has enhanced strength. Alright, everybody stay off the thing.
Sure thing.
Drop. Activate. You know, Deadpool should pick it up. Or Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm. Get over here.
Wait. Why'd you walk into the flower?
Get Johnny Storm to pick this up. Cool.
Why'd you drop it?
I didn't. Oh, because I didn't want either the people applying the buffs to people to do it. There, now we can skip a step and then activate the other thing. Johnny, look out!
Oh yeah, simulator disc. Turn to current mission.
Another hammer.
Just in case we break this one.
I didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah, we had to do it to lower the thingy.
No, it didn't know you could break the hammer.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
Ah, the bumper cars.
This sure is one of the games of all time, huh?
It's a trip. I will admit, I'm just gonna say it. The PSP version, I think, is a little better. In terms of just its overall appeal.
They're not even like colored. Can we have like a red team and a green team? Red team, blue team?
Yay, we got the golden ticket. So when do we meet Willy Wonka?
Oops.
Oh, we gotta locate a second one?
Well, there's 4 of us and only 1 ticket. Beat 'em up!
I will admit, at least this one, as far as levels go, is a little more creative.
Yes.
Still not my favorite level in the game, but
What is?
I would honestly say the simulator missions are my favorite levels because they're just very quick, streamlined missions based off of comic books.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hey, how'd we miss that?
Sketchbook. Invisible walls.
Invisible walls everywhere. Now let's save. All right.
Did we just do a big loop?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we make a left turn or something? Pinball. Huh?
Hey, Arcade. You do realize there are much easier ways of killing people, right? Like a gun, poison.
There's no fun in that. I'm tired of playing your stupid games, stupid man.
All right. How do we score points here? We just kill everything?
That's been the thing so far. Including the doppelgangers, I guess. Yoink.
Oh, hey, we get points by knocking things down. Cool.
Do we need... I think this would be more interesting if friendly fire was a thing.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah, you have the initial, like, shock of, oh, you know, we're fighting one of our own party members? What just happened here? But then it's like there's no consequences because, like, the doppelgangers get destroyed and then that's it.
Rhino.
Oh, yeah, I think we fight Rhino and Shocker here. Right.
Would like to be on the screen. Would it force switch me?
Sure thing.
Murder.
What's the matter? Couldn't take the heat?
I have a feeling we're not gonna like what happens if we step on that.
Step on what?
The skeleton. Oh hey, look. Gold. What the?
You have to be like perfectly down the middle, or not.
I guess there's just an invisible hitbox there. Okay.
No, there's definitely an invisible hitbox.
Oh, hey, look. More. Well, then I guess we head up here then. Where we have to fight Shocker. Spider-Man's ultimate joke villain.
The oven mitt.
The Michelin tire man?
Nah. That's a quilted pattern. For sure. See?
But I'm gonna be the one who's laughing last when I hit you with vibrations that'll turn your bones to jelly.
That's it? The worst you can do is vibrate me? Arcade, please. You gotta bring in somebody better than this Joker.
I love that it's the Human Torch making fun of him and not Spider-Man. Simply because Spider-Man's probably played all of the jokes out.
Yeah, but like, Human Torch, oven mitt. Also, the fact that vibrations are his method of attacking, but like, Human Torch is on fire, which is just like high kinetic energy at the molecular level, which are just vibrations. Can I freeze him? And there we go. Put up more of a fight than Jean Grey. What's this over here?
Oh look, more points.
Ow. So does the other side of the pinball course have Rhino?
So I guess we gotta find Rhino now.
I did see a ramp that had him. Hey. Thanks, Shield.
Oh, come on. He had such good dialogue with Shocker, but no jokes for Rhino?
Yeah.
Also, I see they're going with the guy in a suit of power armor appearance from the Ultimate comics.
Yeah.
With this one.
Can't just have a big guy, can we? Is this guy weak to bullets?
Apparently so.
Also, we're not going to do the Bane. Have the big guy run into pillars.
Uh,
I mean, that would actually make sense of taking advantage of the pinball.
who keeps
mechanics.
bumping into those?
I was, because you're standing in the way, and I'm trying to knock these things over. Now we can leave. Cool.
Oh, an Indiana Jones death trap. Cool.
Boing. Righto! Isn't it this way?
Don't you just hate those load-bearing bosses?
Yeah. Save. Save.
We are not playing through that again.
Nope. Wolverine!
We are not making the Atlantis mistake
Still
a
fun.
second time.
To be fair, how were we supposed to know the game was going to crash?
Well, it didn't crash. It just, for whatever reason, dropped you for no reason.
Which is functionally a crash.
Oh, yeah. And the clown the tickets. And we're gonna have to fight another boss that's very similar to that Kraken from earlier.
No!
Less annoying, if I remember right.
Do you have to go through the doors in order?
Oh. I don't remember this minigame being a thing. Oh, Lord. I forget what this game is called.
Arkanoid.
Oh, okay, we don't get a game over for,
Yeah, jeez, like, what's even the point?
That's pretty forgiving, honestly. A little too forgiving.
Yeah, what's stopping you from just putting your thing in the corner? Okay.
I mean, other than the fact that it would probably take an eternity to complete the
No,
game.
no, it's arguably faster because we're almost there. Oh.
Yeah. I think we still gotta try and hit the ball at the right angle to land where it needs to go. Oh, I think it might do it. And yeah.
I contributed so much. Wait, so hold on. I could press square to open door number 1, but door number 2 needed the Arkanoid game to pass.
I love how the Human
Oh.
Torch android can't even, like, look like it's on fire.
I have fire powers, guys, I swear.
I totally
Wait,
didn't
hold
just...
on. Why did Deadpool have ice powers?
Because you were
He
punching
put his-
Iceman?
No, it was definitely Deadpool.
Alright. Ouch.
Is it DDR? No?
Okay.
I'm a little disappointed, frankly. Done. We need Pearl from the carousel? That's Spider-Man.
Score another one for me.
See, look, they have ice powers. Wait a minute, there's 5 of us.
What do you mean? There was always 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, here's the boss.
Good?
Yeah,
Mark
if I
Hamill.
remember right.
Excellent.
Yep. If I remember right, we gotta, like, do something with these cannons.
Should we be punching his feet?
Oh.
How'd that happen?
I don't know, but we just shot Spider-Man at a giant robot.
It must be a Thursday. There's noises.
Huh. Yeah, I have no idea how to do that. There doesn't seem to be an activation prompt.
Maybe we need to lower his health a little bit first.
Kill the clowns.
Okay. Yum. See, that's choreographed. What?
What the? How did I get up over there?
I can.
I didn't see like a QTE and... Oh, Human Torch is down. Okay.
Fascinating.
Oh, there's a trap door that... Okay, we're supposed to lure the robot into the middle, then use the trap door to go into the cannon.
Gotcha.
And
we roll this way.
Please don't rely on 6-axis. Please don't be a 6-axis thing. It's a 6-axis thing. So
You really just need... Nah, you just need to hook up your DualSense.
I just need to what?
Hook up your DualSense.
Okay. Now we understand it.
Yeah, you need to get the camera away from him. Is that close enough?
Should be. Oops. Oh, bye-bye, Iceman. Up to you now.
All right. Cool. Big thing. What? How was I supposed to see that?
To quote Omni-Man, that's the neat part. You don't.
But now he's like in the way of the camera. Alright. Trap door. And then I just sit on his head and go.
Yeah,
Rinse and
once
repeat
again,
4 times.
This is not a great use of 6-axis controls, just like it was probably not a very good use of Wii motion controls.
Is it the same QTE? On the camera, maybe not.
I'm hearing some squeaking. Is that coming from the game, or is that coming from our...
That's from the game.
Okay, I see he disconnected.
Damn it. I cannot
Oh no.
see.
The camera has betrayed us. Come on, Deadpool, be the MVP.
I'm gonna be Marvel Jesus.
Oh.
What? I absolutely did that. Don't want to hear it. Oop.
Deadpool, you have disappointed us.
Nah, I killed Marvel Jesus. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. I hit a button and it opened up a menu. New.
Oh hey, at least it bought you time to regenerate your health.
Can you like get off of me so I can walk this way?
You know, you would think you would grow wise to the fact that, You know what? No, never mind. Arcade sees this as a game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Spidey, Torch, and Iceman are just watching in awe.
Also unconscious.
So
Giant
one
poisons.
flaw I would correct about this game if I were to like, if I were to have been a designer on it, is the moment the party member that was knocked out is rested, they should just return. Shouldn't have to go back to the checkpoint to add them to the party again.
Man, my back hurts.
Not funny. We all know that's part of his origin story.
Mm-hmm. We're going
I mean,
to
obviously,
hell.
I was about to say, obviously, to make a deal with the devil, why else would you go to hell? Well, unless you're Orpheus, in which case you're going there to retrieve the soul of your, dead wife. But, Orpheus was a fool who couldn't trust the guy in charge to, you know, keep his word.
Money, money, money.
Don't forget the,
Damn it. I was trying to get that first.
You turned a potential disaster into a successful mission. That dark magic Clea had sensed was Mordo's spell waiting to divert the orb of teleportation. But Wong's corrected the problem. It won't happen again.
Wong should have corrected the problem before we used this dangerous orb of teleportation.
Yes. Xavier's discovered
He's not our mom.
the truth. Doom used the mutant amplifier on Nightcrawler to open a portal to Mephisto's realm.
Just in case we're too stupid to understand the implications, what's Mephisto's realm?
It's a dimension of fire and brimstone, and it's where you're headed next. For more information, talk to Professor Xavier, or, if you're ready to go now, use the orb of teleportation.
And I think we're going to be wrapping it up here.
Yeah.
Man, this game is just... Ooh. You can only handle it.
You might want to access the shield access point.
Yeah, I might.
So I can save game.
Whoosh. What?
Unless you want to go the rest of the
Uh,
stream solo.
Oh, of course I will.
First, let's revive all the party members.
No, I can't do the stream solo. If we revive everybody else.
All right. That'll do for the stream. I hope y'all watching this enjoyed it. And those of you who are watching in the future, I hope you also enjoy it. But if you don't, please feel free. I personally don't care if you put a dislike on anything. I mean, it just goes to show that well,
Talking
it shows
to
me
you,
what
Danny Lee.
it just shows me what does and what does not work. But honestly, we just like to play these through to completion. Except for Warframe, there is no completing Warframe.
Yeah,
That goes on forever. Because they will keep adding stuff until people stop playing it.
We're at 13 years, by the way.
So I'll see you on the next stream. Hopefully tomorrow. Maybe. I honestly don't know at this point. My schedule has been a little wonky.
That means you, Danny Lee.
Who's Danny Lee and why do you keep calling them out?
He's in the chat. Or at least he was. I didn't see the timestamp on this.
I'm not sure if those are ghosts or if they're just faces of disappointment.
So disappointed. Well,
Anyway,
toodles.
calling this a wrap. See y'all in the next stream.